What? I've even unmuted you guys. I'm the only one unmuted right now. All right. Welcome, everyone. We have some shitty announcements, and by shitty, I mean amazing announcements. All right, you guys are unmuted now.
Oh boy. Cool.
This should be incredibly short, right? I mean, like, what,
Yeah.
15 minutes at most? I don't know if it'd even go to 15 minutes. Gotta stretch it out longer than that. Anyway, these are a couple announcements that we had. We kind of somewhat teased occasionally. You just want to start with you guys want to start well, Dan, you want to start with, I know which one you want to start with, right? Yeah, you want to start that one?
Yeah,
Do you want to
yeah.
you want to do the announcement, Dan? You can do the announcement.
Yep.
All right.
Put it up. Put the picture
It's up. It's up.
Well,
Oh, no.
Welcome our new member,
Oh no.
Fresh
no.
Cabbage.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, where's Kun so we can we could have
wait,
trolled Kun.
Hanson, talk. Fresh Cabbage.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Pittsburgh White Shores here.
Yo.
Wrong channel.
Oh no. Okay.
Did you actually just put up a fucking cabbage on the screen?
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Welcome our new member, Hanson, aka
Yeah.
Fresh Cabbage, on the Card Games Discord and all the other competitive Weiss Discords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, friends.
Welcome to the family, son.
Burn 2 is no longer honorary Burn 2.
Yeah.
Now it's real.
Yeah, it's
Now
really
it's
burned
real.
one. Unfortunate.
Unfortunately,
Whoa.
Burn 2 is a better number, you're right.
yep,
Yeah.
Dan, you're part of Burn 3. Have fun.
I'm all alone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn, it sucks. All right. I mean, yeah, that's like the first big announcement. Welcome to the family, I guess, and to the team. I mean, most people know who you are, but do you want to introduce yourself a little bit more about things you've done in the community and things like that, or you want to just be like, fuck it, fuck them all?
Sure. Like, yeah, I'm Hanson. I guess my best achievement was is getting third places in this like online Nats last year.
Who
I
did
played
those
this
two?
man.
Who,
So
who put you
strong.
out?
I got defeated by Z Cameron Becker.
Oh,
Who's that?
I hear that guy's pretty strong too.
I know. I lost the Psychonal Mirror. That was pretty
Damn.
unfortunate.
Wait, was this an anime Evo? I don't even
No,
know.
this was
No,
a
no,
Nats.
this is
Nats.
post-fan Psychono,
Yeah.
dude.
Post-fan Psychonal.
Oh, okay. I wasn't in I didn't join that event, did I? I don't even fucking know what this event was. I don't remember.
Bro, you weren't able to qualify, dog.
Damn, I wasn't able to qualify? There was a qualifications for something?
You weren't able to qualify.
I'm so confused. Wait, what was this tournament? I don't remember, legitimately.
This was
Nats. It
this
was
was in
Nationals.
November. It was Nats.
Oh, it was for
On.
Heart of the Cards Nats. Oh.
Yeah, the Heart of Cards Nats where we had to win WGP.
Oh, that's the
Or if
one
you
where
didn't-
Nico fucked me, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Didn't I lose to you?
I don't think so. I think you
No,
beat me.
I lost to David. I remember.
Yeah, you lost to
I
David,
remember. Okay, yeah, I remember that whole fiasco. Okay.
The Scamas, yeah.
the Scamas. Oh man.
They just kind of showed up,
Wait, what's up?
and they were like, whatever. Oh, the online Nats or whatever.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
like really, sudden last year.
And then like
Yeah, go ahead.
they had that lottery for everyone who lost, and random people
What?
would just randomly get to go to.
Yo, hold on.
Oh yeah. No, by one local Brian. You might know him from the PGH channel. He just got an email. It's like, you're a Nats. He just played Adventure Time. He just got fucking thrown into it. It was pretty cool.
Oh my god, I don't remember this shit at all. That sounds so upsetting. You just lottery into nationals? What the fuck? What kind of
He
tournament
just
was
like
that?
lotteried in. Because I got like my perma invite. Those were still
Yeah.
a thing for online Nats. So I was just like, whatever. We'll just play something. I think I played
I
South
got
South 10th. I think I played South 10th. I can't even remember what I played for online Nats. Whatever.
What was I was playing Chain.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you
was
were
very
playing
bad.
Chain. You were very adamant about playing Chain.
Dude, I just got cucked.
Yep. Deck's great. Just got sacked, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic case.
Classic.
Yeah, definitely not your fault. It's Deck's fault at all.
No.
All right. So I guess we'll just move on to the second announcement then. Nothing really else to add other than welcome, Hanson. All right. So the second announcement we have is actually we will be running a Burn One Championship series, or not series, I guess, but it should be one tournament. We don't have the exact dates yet, but I'm working out with Dan. Dan's gonna do the streaming for it, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're still kind of in the early stages of setting a date and deciding stuff. We do know it's going to be JP format. After this, I'm going to post a poll up on Facebook in the Facebook groups to see if people are interested in a singles event for just English. And then we might do one for English after that. But the main thing here is we're doing like the singles championship Burn One tournament. And even Dan suggested this because it was really interesting pricing for it is we're going to have custom dice made. And I think, well, this is infinitely cheaper to do than playmat. So I might do top 8 for the dice after I want to shoot myself in the head for doing top 8 mats for Evo, since I'm barely finally getting those sent out. It only took like a year. But they're finally going out, at least. So we'll have the singles event for JP. And then if you're interested in joining an English-only singles event run by Burn One online, then make sure after this, when I post it up, the poll up, please respond to it on Facebook that you're interested and you would join it. So we can go ahead and start planning out a English singles event. I think we might still do top 4 playmats for this. I need to see about getting artwork done, but there's no guarantee on that. But I'm pretty sure I will do top 8 dice. The only question is how many dice should I give out per person?
A set?
A set? Or just 2? Is a set only
more.
2?
A set on, yeah.
If they're D6, yeah.
Yeah.
D6, most people do D6, 2D6 high roll.
All right. What I was,
if you want,
what I
or
was
you could do like
thinking-
one of those like those chess X boxes.
You know what? Maybe 3 because it's white shorts, right? So you have 3 lanes.
Yeah,
and you like
that's-
power. Yeah.
You know what?
I need those dice for for Niji because the cards get too big. And my small brain can't remember powers.
You just put the number on it, like I
Yeah,
put
but I need
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
nice.
yeah, except with Niji, every pip on the die is 2K.
yeah. Just
No, it's
every
1K.
hit.
Every pip on the die is 1K.
Wait, does
Oh,
it only put
God.
1K?
No, because the 1-1 actually gives itself 1K when you fucking trigger, and that's cross turns. So that's more relevant.
Oh,
So like that card can actually go up to like an 8K just for existing because the twin drives 2 soul triggers.
very cool deck.
Deck push damage. Sick.
Yeah, all right. I think that's like it for that's all we really have. There is another announcement coming out a little bit later. That probably won't get announced for a little while because I have another event in the planning stages. I need to talk to a lot of other people to get it going, but hopefully, maybe next week I can reveal it. But don't hold your breath, I guess. Besides that, I think that's mostly all the announcements we have. Is there anything actually worth talking about news-wise you guys can come up with off the top of your head? Because I'd hate to have like this 5-minute stream.
Shoku looks lit. That's it.
Yeah, Mushoku does
all we
look
got.
lit. That's it, man.
Good spoilers are good.
Amelia rebirth partner card looks really good.
Yeah, you got to announce. Got to announce that the Burn One Rebirth team.
Oh yeah. We the Burn One Rebirth team. Only if there is a national tournament that flies you out to Japan, then we'll have a rebirth team.
Fight plane.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's like buddy fight, all right? You get your free buddy fight flight.
Yeah, you're free buddy. All right. Damn it. Damn, yeah, I guess that.
I've never played buddy fight.
I guess.
You don't need to.
All right, speaking of free flights, Dean's not here, but Nico, you're here. Remember when we were in New York and then like no one was showing up for that Dragonborn tournament, but that Dragonborn tournament still had a flight
I
to
remember.
Japan? Oh yeah, Jason, you were there too. I forgot.
Yeah.
That was
There was nobody there. There was two people.
I was ready to bust open a TD and learn the game right there.
literally
Yeah,
across
the,
the,
the
nation.
two the 2-person event that got a flight to Japan. OP.
Holy
Same thing in Houston. There were like 3 people,
I should just fucking play Dragonborn.
right?
I'm pretty sure one of those 2 people were actually just playing a TD too. They weren't even playing a real deck.
They both probably.
No, one of them. I think one of them was actually constructed. I saw cards I didn't recognize when I looked at it.
Wow.
Wow, imagine right
Because I had like one of the TDs because my locals wanted to try to play it and the game sucked.
Yeah. Honestly, rip Luck and Logic. It died for Dragoborn.
Wait, is that what
That's what it
happened?
was.
Basically, Luck and Logic wasn't doing well.
It
so
died
they
to send
added-
somebody to fucking Japan.
Is there any other news? It's just
No,
like
I-
the Shoko reveals.
Yeah.
Sinfigure came out.
There's
Day I Became a God.
Bang Dreams.
Yo,
Alright.
Day I Became a God, though. Let's talk about that set for a minute, guys. Yo, that set is so sick.
Can we wait till like the PR comes out?
Oh no.
Wait, this,
Yo, the deck's fine without the PR, dude.
Yeah, dude. That 1/1 counter, sick.
Yeah, that counter, dude. Sick.
Haha.
Anti-trick.
Doesn't do anything against Dal. Smile.
All
Wait
right.
a minute. Hold on. Doesn't that counter destroy Dalsigno?
Oh wow, I'm so glad.
Well,
It
are
also
we talking about
destroys
Kimari
7 Deadly
specifically?
Sins.
It also
Yes,
just
specifically.
it also destroys anything with a full board condition because they won't have trait.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you still get single Himari off, so
You do.
Not
I've
if
died
they
to
just
single
eat the
Himari.
attack.
Yeah, if they just eat the 5. It's fine. Think I'm okay if they eat the 5. DVG's fine. So that's good. Like
Fine.
it's just like it's like one of those kinds of decks where it's like I loathe playing it. It's like you're like waiting to play your level 3.
It's
kind of
literally
deck.
just Rabbit House in 2021.
Yeah.
It is literally just sandbagging until you're level 3, and then you try to kill them because your finisher is better than most other finishers in the game.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
love Gochiusa.
It's that I find that gameplay loop pretty uninteresting, but like the deck is effective. I'm not gonna say it's not effective.
Symphogear also.
I think it
looks
has
really
lower lows than like
It definitely does. Yeah.
Rabbit House did when it was around, but I mean, it's fun in its own way. I get to play with LeBron. So that's pretty cool.
Oh my god, you
Our boy LeBron.
making the call. Why are you gonna call?
I'm down to call. You know,
She's the GOAT, dude.
Yeah.
She's the goat. There are 2 Hina combos, so only one can be Hina combo. Gotta call it something
Yeah,
else.
because you can't just be like, yeah, I'm playing with my Hina, because it's like
So
wait,
that
with
the
Hina.
basketball.
You're playing with LeBron and Hina.
LeBron Space Jam. That's
Oh.
Carmen, did you know
Basketball.
that series probably
My Discord ping.
made less
Okay.
sense than Space
yo.
Jam
When are we getting? What? They became
did?
gone.
Yeah.
When are we getting English exclusive? Space
Yo,
Jam,
what is
dude?
this?
1/7, Jason.
What, I have to buy it?
Yeah.
When did this come out?
Stop looking at figures. We're still live.
Wait, but it's a really nice corner figure.
oh,
my
wait.
God.
Dude, I'm weak.
We could have.
the chats in.
We could have. Yeah, you should link
Okay,
that
I'll
shit in
put it in
chat. We could have one meme discussion really
No,
quick.
DVG's fine.
If-
It's
Thanks,
just
Kevin.
like
If you guys want, we
Thanks.
that kind of deck
Fucking
isn't very
Kevin. I wish I
interesting.
didn't know this
but it is
existed.
effective.
does anyone? Do any of you have the SBTs? Well, wait.
Would
Oh
anyone be
shit!
official
I
tutor?
accidentally
can
muted
win
myself in Discord. All right. So, wait. Do you guys want one meme discussion before we go?
Sure.
Oh no.
No.
That is
Yes. All right. Does
Yes.
Throw it out.
any of you have SBTCG's English tier list we could look at? And we could.
No. Do you want the original one or do you want the revised one?
The revised one.
Whatever they landed on.
Alright,
Let's take a look at it. I don't know anything they did except I was there for like their Sunshine discussion and then I pieced the hell out because one thing
Okay,
I
this
hate
is-
talking about is Sunshine with people in
It's
English.
live right now too.
Hell
This is
yeah.
Extremely toxic, by the way.
Listen, we're here for the toxicity, all right? We're not here to make friends. This is white shorts, please.
Okay, I'm down. I think
I mean, I
that's
like
longer.
their list outside.
Oh,
of
wait, I
Sunshine.
think
Yeah,
I
fair.
found it. Is this one on Facebook? Look in voice chat.
I actually think
that's
outside
the
of
old
like
one.
This one?
Sunshine and GGO on that list, it's like,
Oh,
Hold
this is the
on.
old one.
I gotta-
Yeah, this is the old one, right?
I gotta get to the server's VC text. Hold on. This is I just captured this from the archive.
The
Oh, this-
archive. Okay.
Yeah. This is the one where Fate's down. This one. I guess you can put that on stream if we're gonna talk about it.
I'll throw it up really quick. We're not here to shit on anyone, but I never saw what the finished product was, and I just wanted to see what
It's the
everyone else
most
thought
recent
about it.
tier list, right? If you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And,
Let's see.
All right,
Is it?
let's just pull up their.
Yeah, I have it on stream now
Oh,
for everyone. All right. So
it's just constructive criticism. You're right.
yeah. So what do you guys end
This
up
is
thinking
the-
about this? What do you? Well, first of all,
Most
what is
recent
Yarbacher
list.
doing up here in A plus tier?
He's representing
He's boss.
Sal.
Oh, he's the.
He's right. Yeah, he's right on Sal.
What?
So Sal's placement is 8 standby Sal.
Oh, okay.
That is the
Oh, with Alice too.
yeah with Alice too. That's like
I'm
the
down.
caveat. Like I watched like a good bit of the tier list. I was mostly like listening to it while I was working. But yeah, that's the like only thing on this tier list that needs explaining. Everything else is as it comes, I think.
I mean, why is Seven Deadly Sins already rated? Do we have the whole list of Seven Deadly Sins?
we haven't.
We
They
don't.
said,
They were asked to rate it.
Oh,
that was
okay.
yeah, like there were a bunch of people in the comments, their YouTube comments on the archive of the video, where they were like, we want to know where you think it'll be. So this is more like, you know, speculative, like looking forward kind of tier list. But this is the first tier list that's been done in a while
Yeah.
for English, so worth talking about.
I mean, looking at the A plus tier here. So so since they don't have a quote unquote S tier, which is what I usually consider, I fucking hate lettering systems when it comes to tier list sometimes.
number letters, same thing.
Yeah, well, so this like is A
That's
plus
whatever.
like tier 1.5, like right before tier 1, then basically. Because usually I define
No, A plus is just S, I think, on this list.
Okay. Yeah, because usually I consider tier 1 just like these are the decks that will win tournaments, and you need to like think about when making your deck, you know, to either be able to fight these decks or not. Which like it seems like A plus for the most part like has that. They have Sunshine on A plus here. My assumption is they just think it's really good against standby, right?
They said that it is
Power
good
line.
into
Yeah.
the 3 decks on that list that are not Kaguya. In the A plus stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they also rate Sao really high because UA thinks 8 standby Sao is like OP.
Oh yeah. I haven't played a
Playing
lot
that.
against 8 standby Sal at all.
It's really good. It's a standby deck. It's like it kind of reminds me of like how it's like kind of worse Nijigasaki in my eyes because it's like the 8 standby deck that hits like infinite power on offense
Mhm.
because of the brainstorm. And then it just has like good standby targets because it's had fucking good standby targets for so long now. But
Specifically, it's
you just
talking
likes it a
about-
lot too
yeah.
though because he's obviously a Sao stan.
Yeah.
But I
He
think
also
it's
plays
good.
the costless level 1. He plays the
It
Lisbeth
probably-
Accelerator, yeah.
It probably he put 1-1 back in now. He was trying it again. But
Okay.
I think Sao is at least A tier with state standby. But I don't think Sunshine is. I'm not very high on Sunshine. Sunshine's probably just like an A tier deck somewhere in that mess.
I kind of agree with that as well. So I think Sunshine is good, and it happens to have like some okay matchups right now. But I think still overall it's not very powerful.
I would still rather have like
Placement of
Fate
it.
above those two, but
Their placement of it was just based on like the power lines that it hits versus the standby decks, the board based decks.
Yeah, I can understand
it,
that.
it kills over Dow.
Yeah, I can understand that line of reasoning and stuff. I think one of the big things too is when you guys saw Dow matches in English, because I wasn't able to watch any of those streams really. Did any Dow list play the 3-3 event at all?
Nope.
I think that's like a huge mistake by like everyone playing.
My list plays a 3-3
Yeah,
event.
I think that's like one of the big reasons to be playing Dow, especially if you play standby. Because like in the mirror matches and against other standby decks, just Nick Soling just like fucking you just.
Well, it's hard.
Yeah. Oh, just for the color reasons, or
Well, no, it's because of space, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
like when you think about it, Dow and JP doesn't have to play the 1-0. They don't get to play the 1-0 Toka back row and stuff. So they have more room because they're not playing
That card.
that card. So now all of a sudden you get 2 extra slots, and with those 2 extra slots, your deck kind of changes because you're not playing around this card anymore.
Yeah.
So it becomes more easy to justify it, but because you need like quite a few green slots for that card to actually be like effective. You need like 4 event
Yeah.
and then probably like 1 or 2 CX swapper.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, it's usually the normal green splash.
So because you have to play 4 of that card, like you can make concessions. I did it, but like I'm not playing Icy Tail. I'm not playing like a lot of things. I don't know if I'm playing 1 or 2 early plays right now, but like my deck is like making a lot of random concessions in places where I'd rather not have.
Yeah.
But
I think like not playing Icy
yeah,
Tail.
that's strong.
I think not playing Icy Tail in English too is like completely fine if you consider the meta mostly Dow, because like
I mean, I just think that I just don't
yeah,
like. That
I mean,
Icy Tail. I've never liked
most of
Icy
the
Tail.
time, like if you're playing into the Dow mirror, like they're gonna have 2 or 3 clean cards at the bottom anyway because of their 1/0 support, right? So I feel like Icy Tail just gets even less value there, or am I wrong?
Expecting mirrors, yeah.
Yeah. My assumption is like at least a quarter of the people showing up at these events are going to be playing Dow. What was it like a 25% or so
Based on
on the online
Springfest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 25%
It was
in every 25% to 27% in every
20
regional.
Yeah, 25 to 27 rep, and then conversion to top 8 was like 30%. And then it won everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like looking at everything in the top, like the A+ tier here, I think just like that event alone just like shits almost on everything here.
When Slime comes out, when A choice becomes a deck, that event dunks on Rimuru.
Yeah, because it
Because
gives
you give
minus
it to your
all your
character.
character.
So the Rimuru has to keep spawning in that lane, so they can't. They just get minus sold the whole way through. Very unfortunate.
So I think overall, just the one thing is just like we kind of think Sunshine might be a little too high up here, right? But they justified it, right, because they believe it does well in the current matchups. What about
I don't like sleeping on Konosuba. I feel like Konosuba should be higher.
Yeah, I
but-
made a comment about that in chats when I was in there for like 10 minutes or so when they were talking about the the Sunshine discussion, because Konosuba did come up. I think one of the big reasons Konosuba kind of like quote unquote dropped here, in their eyes at least, is that anyone who would be playing Konosuba for the most part basically switched to Dow because it's just so obnoxious, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, like, it's... Konosuba has the ability to, like, ignore the standby decks more than I think people give it credit for. The newer builds with, like, Oboro
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But, like, I'm very biased towards those, like, twin drive overthink strategies because, I've been fucked by them before so many times. I know it can be a very effective strategy into like a board-based deck, and people just think like, oh, it's just like kind of sacky. But like Konosuba has the soul pump and stuff like that, so it's even more effective at like, you know, waiting to get to its you know, do my Konosuba stuff and kill you turn. But like, you know, again, this is a very standby meta focused tier list. And I think if you look at it that way, it makes sense why, you know, like Fate and Konosuba are lower, stuff like that. Because, like, that's the kind of meta we're in, right?
Yeah, yeah.
1/1s are on the boards are being built. It is what it is. And it makes sense that Kage is at the top when you're talking about that. Because it's,
I mean, it's like, yeah, it beats all the other standby decks. It has a great matchup into literally everything that's relevant right now. It probably is just a like a meta call deck where it's like it's the best because of what it's playing into, and because it just has enough good cards all over.
gonna get unfairly hit in JP because of its rep, so get ready for that one.
Oh boy.
But in English, it will be, you know, thank God I'm maxing it in that language. I'll trade my SPs for stamps if it means the deck's full power forever. So, see. I wonder if they're gonna restrict Dow after that. I mean, that's a lot of that's like 3 tournament data points, like 3 regionals.
Yeah,
Who knows?
each regional was like
Maybe.
25% or higher, right? Which is like obnoxious in a way.
Yeah, I think the way to look at Bushiroad Online is that it's 3 regionals that all happen on the same day, and they have a combined player base of all regions. So it's like, I think it's a lot more representative of like what you could expect than people kind of want to admit. They just kind of want to write it off. Like, oh, it's online or whatever. But like,
this is the best event to ban something off of. I feel, right, because when you think
because
about
there's so much
about-
there's so much mixing from different regions, right?
Because I don't know if any of you guys remember the thing Ken had posted like a few months back about how banning in English is so hard because all three regions are so segregated outside of one singular event that what the meta is for each of them is so different that you like just banning like Goblin Slayer in because it's topping in Australia is only hurting people that might play it in the other regions where Goblin Slayer may be looked at as like weaker, right? But Australia might rate it a lot higher. But now where we have a whole communal event where we had multiple people from all regions playing, it was a more shared collective meta. This is like the kind of result you would want to consider banning for such a spread out format.
Yeah,
I think
so now's the time to do it if they were ever going to do it.
I think,
but they're not going to do it
yeah.
until.
I think one thing
the
too
reprint.
is like what's really good about starting to push the ban list now in English is that I think we're at a point where English Weiss is stable enough and popular enough that like if a ban list comes out for the competitive play, it won't immediately cause people to quit the game. Whereas I think early on in its lifespan, if you started banning stuff, maybe there was an argument like, oh, like we banned something in SAO because it's like ridiculous in English or whatever for whatever reason. Then like suddenly a lot of people get turned off with the card game because they're like first getting into this game. But the game's been out long enough now in English that I don't think a ban list will really kill anyone's interest in the game.
So like the only set that'll get hit on it is a set that even after getting that hit is still a top deck in Japan.
Yeah, and was released knowing it was getting banned. And Bushi gave everybody the warning before they bought the set, like, "Hey, we'll keep an eye on this." And I think because they said that, that is more than enough reason to be like, "Okay, maybe we'll actually ban this," because we gave everybody a fair warning. They knew buying into the set that this was actually a possibility that could happen.
What I'm worried about is that if Bushi C is like, just port the ban list. Don't think about it. Just say that. What if they're so lazy that they just port the Japanese ban list to English and they just do that constantly? But I think that would be. I think people would be. Well, I think that's fine. Like in terms of competitive play, right? Because it means that like the metas are equal, and the only thing that's different is
number of series,
what's available. Yeah. I think as a competitive player, that's great. Like, it's either one thing or another. As a competitive player, it's great when everything's unbanned because it means, I know exactly what to look for. You know what I mean? Like, it's an easier meta to play into as a competitive player. And it's also easy because I also play the other format. So it's either I don't have to think at all, or I have to think the same way. So it's like,
Yeah, and there's no more I'm going to dodge the ban list with my English deck.
Yeah.
We don't need to cripple Bank Dream more.
Cripple Bank Dream more.
I also just think,
But like, I think people would be pissed. People would be really pissed if they did that. Is what I would.
I don't think they have to one for one the Japanese ban list anytime, but I think a lot of the times, lists share between the regions, right? So what's good, like what deck people are playing in Japan usually translates to what people are what's popularly played here when a set comes out. So like, if they want to start doing bans based on rep, I'm pretty sure you'll see the same things being repped, and in which case they could mimic the ban lists, right? They don't have to mimic it right now and like one for one the entire ban list with everything in English. Like Bank Dream doesn't need to get hit in English.
Obviously, yeah. I think mimicking the list though for like DAO isn't going to be an issue at all because like obviously
I think mimicking the list for DAO is fine. I think should Kaguya actually become like a top meta contender that we're all saying it's going to be, probably mimicking a JP ban list that might come out would probably be fine because we all know that the deck that people are going to be playing with Kaguya is going to be Standby Door.
Yeah.
There's almost no way it's not Standby Door. So.
Yeah, I think that if they ported the ban list wholesale, it would make a lot of people really upset. So I hope they just piecemeal port the things that make sense.
Yeah.
But like
English Sunshine, English Kontai.
Imagine
ban list can't be region based.
Imagine Fate getting
in
banned.
English White Shores. You can't.
Bang Dream.
Well, there's one guy saying the ban list needs to be region based, but
I think region based is like being too like what's the word? Being like too specific. We don't need a scalpel here. We just kind of need to just here. This is what we've seen data wise in English. fucking this is what's getting banned in English. You know, I think the separation between language is fine, but region wise, it's kind of
Well,
I think it's starting to get silly.
Region ban list has to be the same because we're all playing English White Shorts.
Yeah.
So when we're all going to an event, we cannot have Australia playing a different ban list than we are, because in the end that happens in what game does it happen in?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Was that Yu-Gi-Oh, where the regions have different ban lists, and so they all have to port in world, because Japan, right? So they have to
Yeah.
make like a ported ban list to support all the regions being different, and that's just terrible. That's not good for anybody. At that point, everybody should have the same ban list, and like they can give rationale. Like you have to have like good conversion to actually like a good reason to ban something in all regions, because like I said, I don't think everything will be good in every region. Goblin Slayer could be good, really good in one region, but bad in the other two. So banning it based on that is bad. But Weiss shouldn't have as strict of a ban list, nor as frequent of a ban list. But like, if Kaguya is doing well in all three regions, it doesn't make sense to not ban it. And especially again, if they keep doing these online like melting pot tournaments where all the regions get to play together, there's less of a reason to have a region-based ban list and just having a wholesale. All right. Dal won all three events that we had, and there's a mix of players in all of them. We could probably ban Dal. Oh, Kaguya did it now? Okay, we could probably ban Kaguya.
Yeah, I just hope they piecemeal it.
Yeah, well-
It's Bushi C though. You can never.
Yeah, so the thing
never
is,
hope they have a different. ban
he
list.
just said it should be more active and not just drop and forget like JP. It's not drop and forget. Bushiroad as a company plays very, very safe when it comes to their ban lists. They don't feel the need to take risks and unban things because their game is so healthy in Japan that risks don't make them money. As their profits are just going up and up, even with these ban lists. So nobody's complaining that, oh, Cinderella Girls is still banned after all this time. Oh, Monogatari is still banned. The average player doesn't care because they don't have these sets to begin with. And so for Bushi, it's just safer to leave them banned than to unban them and potentially shake up something they don't want to be shaking up with a card that they purposely banned. Right? Because God forbid, like, Hinology, they had to take a risk and unban Hinology and free Merlin. Hinology might become one of the best decks in the game again, and which is counterproductive because they banned this card for a reason, and then just unbanning it would just put it back into circulation like they didn't care anymore. So they won't do it because that could get people upset. But leaving it banned, it just doesn't do anything to them. That's not hurting them, so they may as well. It's just a risk versus reward thing, and there's no reward to actually unban. So,
Yeah, some sets are gonna be really awkward because like Fate, right?
I mean, this was a discussion that was had in card games like a few months ago. So
like Fate's full power right now, but still has very low
it's
rep.
not full power. Oh, it's full power, but it also didn't have some of the cards, right?
It's
They
missing
don't
the
have
3/3. That's the only.
The true monster, the 3/3 event.
Hey man, I could never play Laser in English. Fuck you.
Come on. So like, it's like Fate's full power, all basically. But its rep is much lower than it was in JP full power, right?
Well, it's also because of the sets coming out, right? English. It's always it's always going to be
Used to
different
do it
because
right
the
now.
format they're getting put into is different.
Yeah.
That's why
That's what I'm
Dal
saying.
isn't as people aren't looking at Dal as like the best deck in the game anymore. Like as like see how like strictly decided to rate it, and I think that's also because of what's out now is so much different than what was out when Dal was running rampant in Japan. Decks
That's why-
actually could not out Dal back then, but now
It shouldn't.
Kaguya-
It shouldn't
et cetera,
use
right?
JP format. It should have its own ban list.
Well,
Because
I
it is very
think
different.
Well, I think in a lot of cases you can though. You can actually use JP format bans because like the decks are relatively the same. I think in Fate, having the same ban list is just as relevant, right? If Fate would need to be banned, those are the cards you still hit. You never hit anything else ever because it's the same deck being played.
You don't actually have like the old Avengers and stuff, so like English Fate actually becomes like unplayable, unlike JP.
Yeah, but like, wait, does Japan doesn't even play that Avenger, don't they? Don't they play the They just play the Rin Shiro from Heaven's Field 2 as their back row for Sakura, and that's it.
Do they now?
Yeah, they don't play
I'm not
Avenger.
following.
They play the green Sakura Azusa, Refresh Choice, and then they play the Rider Shiro back row so Sakura actually maintains power for 8-bar.
I mean, sure.
But yeah, I mean I do think like some kids like right Dal and Fate are both decks I think that you can ban the way they are in Japanese, and it's like the same effectiveness. Like Love Live Sunshine, I would not be banning Love Live Sunshine, even though Love Live is like pretty crazy that it's unrestricted, but we don't have all these sets, so it's like probably not worth. I mean, I could believe that they would do the old ban list, the Azusa, Kanon, Rico one, but I wouldn't want that either because I don't think Sunshine is as good as it was like when it first came out either. It's all a timing thing, I think. So these sets that probably could have been banned, maybe should have been banned at certain points because they're delaying it. They don't need it anymore, and that's always been the argument I think for not banning in English is that eventually these things won't be as broken. Does AOT need a ban list right now? No. Did it when it came out? Probably.
I mean,
because its power is so
there's
much
only
higher.
7 AOTs in top 8 worlds that one year, right? So definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think if you ban hard banning cards is really never a good thing for Weiss, I think. Because I think one of the best parts of Weiss is the options you get while playing it. So just hard banning a card outright, unless they're actually disgusting, like Marika, or like the Kasumi PR, it's just never a feels good moment for anybody playing the game.
Can we bring back rest?
Rest.
I mean, you can like pseudo hard ban it, I guess, like they did with Nisekoi with Raku, where they basically banned Raku by putting Pendant on there. But again, that's just like,
Yeah.
let's not do
All right,
that.
let's kind of jump away from this topic because this is a topic that just goes on fucking forever. I guess we're kind of in agreement. This tier list is pretty all right, right? Is there anyone have any issues with A tier at all? No, right?
Why is Magi a record on this team?
Your record's really high.
Really, I mean, I think Magi Record's better than all the decks below it, except like AOT.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I was gonna say AOT is really low. That was gonna be my reasoning. Why is Modular Record there?
Yeah, I mean, I just
AOT
think
is there.
I think the argument more is Magi Reko is AOT is just too low. Not that Magi Reko is high. I think Magi is like more appealing to play than literally all the decks below it, except AOT.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
I guess.
Like every time I look at Magia Records in my head, I'm just like, this is just like Gimped Fate. Like every time I look at it, is there like an argument against that? Because I feel like I'd rather play like if I'm gonna play the same game plan.
It can heal at 2, and it puts down a bigger board at 2. So like that would be a reason why you'd want to.
Well,
play
there
it
also
over
isn't
eight.
it aren't a lot of the people around playing choice like shot with the Suruno?
Well, I don't know. I was
don't
just
think that's
assuming
correct.
choice door.
I think choice door is probably the better way to go in English right now.
I mean, I just think that's what I know that's what people were talking about whenever I look in like competitive and stuff. I see a lot.
Well,
of
then
people
because
talking about
it's like
choice.
people are gonna build like choice shot because it's mostly mono yellow, so you
Well,
have
Suruno
access
is
to,
also
like, Rize, and yeah, Suruno's kind of popular. Suruno's also an actual finisher because like if you're playing choice door, you're not playing real finishers. You're playing like on attack. What is it? Pay 2, ditch 1, burn 1, and on attack pay 6. All of your characters get like deal an extra point of damage if you stick damage. So like, yeah.
Yeah, I could like get with that argument that it's like it is more appealing as I look at all these other decks than the rest of them,
Gotta-
except for AOT.
gotta play a finisher. So you might as well play something.
You know what? I don't know. Does FGO really deserve to be that low?
Bro, if you're playing the deck in tournament, your finisher is literally stalling for time.
What is the FGO list
I
anyway?
don't know if they ordered.
Stand by door.
Damn,
I don't know if they ordered like the.
I
the
don't think
I
they
don't
did
think
on the bottom here.
I think
Yeah.
maybe they just ordered like the top couple.
they probably did order B tier as well.
Because I know I watched UA purposely move up GGO because he's like, yeah, GGO's sick.
Okay.
Yeah, dual laner GGO is the best GGO deck. I agree.
It's because people
Yeah, dual laners.
no
is pretty
people
good.
don't know about the
No.
secret tech, the grenades. Anyway,
I can never,
Grenade.
I can
Dual
never,
laners with
oh
grenades.
yeah.
I can never not chill eight doors since that was the thing me and UA kept pushing. I could never.
They're also putting Batman Ninja still relatively high.
I think Batman Ninja's fine.
I think for their discussion, they put Batman Ninja so high because they were like, listen, guys, the deck looks jank and the deck looks unplayable, but June.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
And that was, I think
I
that was like
remember
literally
that
their
being
argument. It's like, but
Wait,
June.
quick. Does UA still own any more Batman Ninja at his store? No answer. Therefore, he still must
I don't
have
think he
cases, and he's trying to shield. I'm just kidding. But yeah,
I mean, Mob, CCS, and Apocrypha are all better than Batman Ninja,
I
but
mean, I can
June
argue
did
half
play
of C
Batman
tier to
Ninja.
be better than Batman Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would play
yeah,
Excel
you're
World
right,
before
Nancy.
Batman Ninja. Let's be honest.
But June did put up the
Yeah.
results.
Well,
I do remember them saying
June's
that.
June's a good player all around. Like I said, he's always he's just a solid player, and like as long as you play consistently well, this is like testament to this game is that if you like a property enough and you just play well enough and understand your deck well enough, you can still go far in an event. I don't know if you're going to win the entire event, but June snuck in there after he was in 9th, right? And then got in on 8th place when someone dropped from top 8. So
Yeah, then he said fuck.
so yeah, I mean like yeah.
The Dow rep should have been closer to like actually just truly 1/3, like 1/3 to 35%, but then it dropped from 9 to 8 because of the one. What was it? It was a deck check
I think they
problem.
were missing a card or something, right?
They changed the list and then forgot to update the list or something with the program didn't take the updated list or something like that. You know, with how that tournaments like software and stuff was, I think that you could just blame the software in that event with that phone
that
app or
shitty
whatever.
ass phone app that everyone had to use. Yeah.
Other than that, though, I don't really have.
I
too many
don't see
issues
anything
with
too
this tier
bad.
list as a whole.
I still think stupid ass Memory Snow. Well, I mean, if Dean was here, he would be like S tier plus.
I don't think
Memory Snow is really shit.
No, hold on,
I mean-
hold on. Yeah, because they
Dean
weren't
hates
talking
it.
about mono yellow Memory Snow, which is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
Dean would
obviously.
chill. Dean would also shit on Book Pants Memory Snow.
I mean, I actually think like if I have to, as much as I don't like Memory Snow, if I have to like pick, if you were to offer me like anything that they currently have below Memory Snow on their list, yeah, I'd take Memory Snow.
I think I'd probably like take.
I
would-
any of those.
I
other
feel
decks.
I would
Quite
probably
honest
take
with you.
other things other than
I-
the Memory Snow list because I
I like take.
Yeah,
I take.
I would not take
I take
Memory
Persona 5.
I have taken.
I'd take a
Project
Project
competitive event, and I was like miserable playing it.
Is Persona 5 still S tier?
Memory Snow has like
No.
enough with especially with level zeros and stuff that you can probably crutch on enough that you'll get the wins where you might not
The one
otherwise.
thing that it
Listen,
does
dude.
have is
Okay,
deck
so Jason,
manipulation.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little biased when it comes to like Book Pants Memory Snow because like the only time I've seen the deck like win is like when it's like the stereotypical Mimi way of saying like, "Yo, dude, deck's running." It's like literally games where Memory Snow player is like 4 stock, but he's crashing board, canceling on exact amounts, and his opponent's not canceling, and you're like, "Yeah, dude, yo, deck looks fucking sick." Almost every time I've like sat against Memory Snow, I think the only exception was like maybe I'm talking about like the meta build was like maybe when they were playing like the fucking Suba wall. Like I've had 0 issues. I'm just straight up not impressed with the deck. I would almost like fucking throw it into C tier.
I don't know, man.
It has
I
the deck
owned it.
manipulation. Like
It was fine.
that's about all it has. Deck manipulation. The
Yeah.
early plays really like the level 2 games really rough.
You're guaranteed your level 1 climax combo, I guess, maybe.
I've seen that event with
and level 1 climax combo.
Yeah,
You'll-
I've seen Mega Man whiff a lot too,
Sure,
which is
you'll
funny.
play it. You'll play it multiple times.
Oh man.
Your combo is good enough that like your top end is good enough that you can like actually win games with it. Your mid game still kind of sucks, but that's like a lot of those decks that are like.
I don't even
But it doesn't.
I don't even like the top
like,
end
a standby deck
for Memory
right?
Snow at all after
I don't
playing
like the
it.
top end either.
Yeah.
No. I think that thing has deceptively low reach. People think that card reaches a lot farther than it does. And it just doesn't.
All right. Enough shedding and not shedding on Memory Snow. The one other thing is Seven Deadly Sins. They preemptively rated this. I mean, like I haven't been following the spoilers at all. Have you guys?
I agree with it. I think it looks really good.
What? I mean, sell me on the deck
So
a
it
little bit, 'cause
has-
I haven't looked at any of the spoilers.
has Nemu-
basically.
It has so many core profiles. Just like those we knew initially, right? That it has the capo clean cut, the when you have another on play 35 and a level clean cut. So that card's like insane. It has awkward early play. It had like a good CX swap. I think it was the Kaguya one. It's on play. Look at up to range.
Yeah, it's Chizuru. Yeah.
And then it's good CX swap. It had Meliodas was like a combo that looks like good enough that it's something you might want to build your deck around, right? It's kind of comparable to the Reagan from Mob, except like not shit.
All right.
So it's like how you would probably have wanted to have done Reagan. And then it got another good top end that's like the Asuna, but it's like half Asuna for half the cost from Alicization.
It's mill 6 and it's off bar.
Yeah, and then it got the door package, which looked fine. It had like another
Hazari
choice
Su.
combo that looked fine. Yeah, Hazari Su. It has like enough like good cards that there's almost no way that's set to like bad.
Didn't it get a Ricky? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
There's
Hang
an
on,
Aqua
check.
EP as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check
I
the.
don't remember Ricky. I don't think so. It had a Rize.
Oh, it's Rize. It was on reverse Rize.
On reverse Rize and on play Scry one.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if it's the only the only English exclusive recently that doesn't have a on play Ricky. Because what is it? Mob and AT have one. So we'll see. What is it? We got one more double rare, I think. Something like that. I can't remember.
Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3. 3 yellow.
Yeah, so I looked at it. It does actually have like a salvage Ricky.
There's one. We're still missing a green double rare actually. 2, 3.
But I think Seven Deadly Sins looking pretty good. I'm
With the little we've seen, it's hard to say it's bad.
yeah,
That's
like
for sure.
I like it's literally just it can't be bad. The quality of the cards is so much higher than like Mob or Batman Ninja or anything like ever was. They just took like all these like profiles people liked and they said, okay, well yeah, we'll port these in, it's fine. And
It's
we're
like
still,
there's a
we're still
Yeah,
missing so many cards too, right?
there's a salvage Ricky, yeah.
Yeah, we're missing like a chug, like a lot of cards. So I'm like actually like
yeah, it's the
half
pig.
tempted to buy a playset still.
Yeah, it's a pig.
It's the pig, and it's got mill 2, give 15 if you hit a climax. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. I guess that should probably pretty much wrap it up for us, right? No one's got anything else really to add here.
Well, I know we have a lot of more viewers than when we started the stream. So I think quick recap.
All right. So we got this big head of cabbage here that's on the team now. I did pull up the picture. You're just delayed.
Oh.
All right. And then we have a Burn 1 singles tournament for JP in the works. Dan and I are still working out some tentative stuff about it. Top 8 is most likely going to get dice for making into top 8 custom dice. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to put on the dice right now, but yeah. And then possibly top 4 playmats as well. We'll see how that goes. It's going to be online webcam Weiss because we all know how much we love webcam Weiss. And then that's it for like the main announcements. All right.
Yep.
Well, with that being said, anyone got any last minute shout outs?
Shout outs to Strictly Broken for that tier list.
True. We did
Yeah, thanks for letting us reply to your tier list.
letting. Yeah.
We didn't really ask, but
All right. I guess Hanson, do you have any social media stuff you want to throw out there right before we go?
It's probably fine.
All right.
Yeah.
All right then. So yeah, look out for the singles tournament information. It's probably we'll drop all that information pretty soon because Dan and I just started recently discussing about it. He will be doing all the streaming and all that. And then, yeah, I guess that is it.
Oh, right. Be sure to check out the 2012 Vintage Tournament.
The what?
I'm hosting it with Strictly
What
Broken.
tournament is this?
The
Oh,
retro
okay. The
tournament?
retro tournament, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be July 31st and August 1st. We're gonna have an exhibition stream coming up soon. Sometime in July, we're gonna have the great Ryan Wibberley and Alf.
Oh,
Yang.
Dr. Weiss.
Dr. Weiss. No,
Oh,
not Dr.
the
Weiss,
Doctor of Weiss. My bad.
Dr. Weiss is
We
sick.
can't call him Dr. Weiss because there's a YouTube channel for Dr. Weiss.
Yo, Dr. Weiss is sick. Shout out to
Dr.
Dr.
Weiss is
Weiss.
sick.
That's my shout out.
He's
Shout out to
also,
Dr. Weiss.
he's
Good
also
content.
YC punter from top tier tiers.
Oh man. All right, I guess with those last minute shout outs and everything, that'll be it. Be sure are we gonna try to do another stream next week? Is there anything worth talking about next week? Okay, I have no.
We can stream
Hell
games
yeah,
next
okay.
week, though.
We'll have a stream next week no matter what, be it games or more talking and discussion, or maybe we're all just gonna be like wildly drunk on Discord with each other. Who knows? So you just gotta tune in next week and find out. I think with that being said, we'll see you guys next time. Later, everyone.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
2 plus 2 is
Wow,
4,
Tom, I
minus
love
1 is
you.
3.
$5.
Oh,
Wait.
shit.
If you want to see Tom and Yue react to this, delayed by 5 minutes, you can go check
The
out
fuck?
the SBDCG screen because that's what we're doing right now.
Oh man,
Jesus, we've really come full circle.
Stream loop,
Dude,
man.
we're-
We're just
dude,
looping
we're gonna
back
make
and
this
forth
meta?
with each
Sure
other.
to check out Nova
we're just gonna make this
CCG.
meta where we just
That's-
start watching each other's shit
can't
while we're
believe-
doing other streams, right?
I can't believe Tom is our top donator. He's giving us like
Damn.
$20
Tom,
now.
the
Tom-
true
Tom's-
man.
What a
Tom's
guy.
big.
Wait, hold on. They're on Twitch right now, right? Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
following them. Let
Right
me
now.
see this shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is spoilers.
Oh shit, it's right here.
Which is kind of sad.
All right, boys.
Smoke trees, man's not hot.
We've truly gone full circle now. Check out the stream. Tom is now watching himself. All right, I think that's it for tonight, guys. Oh man. Oh shoot.
Oh my god, stop. It's cursed.
We'll see you guys later.